Welcome dear students. In the previous video, we have completed the lesson 6 of our English literature book and the name of the lesson is Anna Pavlova. Now in this video, we will complete all the exercises of this lesson. So the first exercise which we are going to have, that is given on page number 83, that is understanding the text. In understanding the text, the first exercise A is answer these questions. Here we are having 5 questions. As this exercise is already completed, so let's have the reading of answer these questions. Here the first question is, why did Anna have to wait before she could learn to dance? So the answer is, Anna was just 8 years old and too young to learn dancing. She had to wait for 2 years before she could learn to dance. Here we know that Anna was only 8 years old when she decided to become a ballerina. That's why she had to wait for 2 more years to get admission in ballet school to learn dance. After that, the next question is, why did Anna become the prima ballerina of the theatre company? So the answer is, Anna became the prima ballerina of the theatre company because she had the gift of dance and she was hardworking. Anna had a different and unique way of dancing. That's why she became the prima ballerina of the theatre company. Now let's have the next question. The next question is, why was the audience silent at the end of one of her performances? So the answer is, the audience was so amazed by the beauty of her dance that they were spellbound. Here we know, when Anna performed Role of the Dying Swan, the audience was spellbound to see the beauty of her dance. That's why there was a silence after the end of her performance. The next question is, what made Anna fall ill? The answer is, constant travel and long hours of practice made her ill. She got a chill during a train journey from Holland. Due to constant travel and long hours of practice, she became ill, which affected her health very badly. The last question is, what did the audience see on stage when The Dying Swan was performed the day after Anna's death? So the answer is, when The Dying Swan was performed the day after Anna's death, the audience saw a shining spotlight which flitted around the stage, replaced her in the performance. The day after Anna's death, when the show was performed, no dancer replaced Anna. Only a shining spotlight was moving all the places of the stage where she would have danced. Here the exercise is completed. Now let's have the next one. Here the exercise B, that is complete these sentences in your own words, which is given on page number 83. In this exercise we are having 2 sentences to complete them. As these sentences are already completed, so let's have the reading of these completed sentences. The first sentence is, Anna Pavlova decided to become a dancer because she was enchanted by the ballet The Sleeping Beauty. It was her first play which she saw in the theatre, and after this she had decided to become a dancer. Next, I think that many people in the audience wept on the day after Anna died because she was one of the most wonderful dancers the world has seen. With this exercise is also completed. Now let's proceed to the next exercise. Here on page number 84 in a structure, we will learn about subject verb object and subject verb complement. To understand these structures, let's proceed on the next slide. As we know, a complete sentence is having two parts: subject, the naming part, and predicate, the telling part. Subject is the doer of the sentence and predicate is the part which tells us about the subject. These both are very important to form a complete sentence. Now let's have some examples to understand them more clearly. Here, let's read these sentences. The music began. The audience saw a shining spotlight. The theater grew dark. In these sentences, the music, the audience, and the theater, these are subjects. While began, saw a shining spotlight, and grew dark, these are predicates. Now let's proceed to the next slide to know more about the predicate. Here in the first sentence, the predicate has only verb, that is began. In the second sentence, the predicate has verb, that is saw, and object, that is a shining spotlight. And in the third sentence, the predicate has verb, that is grew, and it is having complement, that is dark. So here we know that a predicate can have verb only, or verb and object, or also it can have verb and complement. Now we will have two structures: subject verb object and subject verb complement. Let's understand these structures separately. Here the first structure is subject verb object. Let's have the reading of some sentences. The children planted a sapling. The farmers plucked cotton. Anna performed her last dance. In these sentences, the children, the farmers, and Anna, these are subjects. And planted, plucked, and performed, these are verbs. Then a sapling, cotton, her last dance, these are objects. Here we know very well that subject is the doer of the sentence. Verb are the words which show action, and object are the words which receive the action. Now let's understand the other structure, that is subject verb complement. Let's read some sentences. The children are active. The books are interesting. I feel happy. In these sentences, the children, the books, and I, these are subjects. And are, and feel, these are verbs. In these sentences, after verbs, some other words are used, like active, interesting, and happy. These are complements. So, complement is a word which is used after the verb to complete the sense of the sentence. I hope these both structure, subject verb object and subject verb complement, are clear to you. Now let's have the exercises which are related to these structures. Here on page number 84 we are having exercise A, that is reorder these words and write the correct sentences. Then mark the subject as the verb we and the object O in each sentence. As this exercise is based on the structure subject verb object. So first we will write these words in order to form the complete sentence. And then subject, verb and object will be marked in each sentence. As the first sentence is already done for you, that is, a theatre company Anna joined. After reordering the words, the sentence will be Anna joined a theatre company. In this sentence, Anna is a subject, the naming part. Joined is a verb, the telling part. And a theatre company, it is an object, the receiver of the action. Rest sentences are to be done. So let's have the second one. The second one is watched the performance, the Tsar. After reordering the words, the sentence will be the Tsar watched the performance. In this sentence, the Tsar is the subject, watched is a verb and the performance is object. Now let's have the third one, that is my friend, my notebook, to copy my notes, borrowed. After reordering the words, the sentence will be my friend borrowed my notebook to copy my notes. In this sentence, my friend is a subject, borrowed is a verb and my notebook is an object. After that, the next one is organized a cultural event our school last month. After reordering the words, the sentence will be our school organized a cultural event last month. In this sentence, our school is the subject, organized is a verb and a cultural event is an object. Let's have the next one, that is ate she at the canteen her lunch. After reordering the words, the sentence will be she ate her lunch at the canteen. In this sentence, she is a subject, ate is a verb and her lunch is an object. Let's have the last one, that is the principal an announcement this morning is making. After reordering the words, the sentence will be the principal is making an announcement this morning. In this sentence, the principal is subject, is making is verb phrase and an announcement is an object. With this exercise is also completed. Now let's have the next one. Here on page number 85 we are having exercise B, that is complete these sentences with the correct verbs from the box, then circle the complement in each sentence. In this exercise we are having 6 sentences. Along with these sentences we are having a box of verbs and the verbs are looks, are, become, taste, sounds, played. We will complete these sentences by using these verbs and then we will circle the complement. As the first sentence is already done for you, that is, he has become extremely weak. In this sentence, become is a verb and weak is a complement that is necessary to complete this sentence. After that, the next one is, now let's have the next one, that is, the rival team blank well. As the subject of this sentence is the rival team, so the correct verb will be played. So the sentence is, the rival team played well. In this sentence, well is the complement. Now let's have the third one. The third one is, your soup blank delicious. As the subject is your soup, so the correct verb will be taste. So the sentence is, your soup tastes delicious. In this sentence, delicious is the complement. Now let's have the next one. The fourth one is, the results will be announced today. The students blank quite nervous. The correct verb for this sentence is are. So after filling the blank, the sentence is, the results will be announced today. The students are quite nervous. Nervous is the complement of this sentence. After that, the fifth one is, I listened to Rahman's latest album. It blank good. The correct verb for this sentence is sounds. So after filling the blank, the sentence will be, I listened to Rahman's latest album. It sounds good. In this sentence, good is a complement. Now let's have the last one. The last sentence is, grandma blank tired. The correct verb for this sentence is looks. So after filling the blank, the sentence will be, grandma looks tired. Tired is the complement of this sentence. Here the exercise is completed. Now let's proceed to the next one. Here on page number 85, we are having exercise words in use. In this, we will learn about word family, words which are related to theatre and cinema. So here the exercise A is, complete these definitions by choosing the correct words from the box. There are more words in the box than you need. Here we are having a box in which the words are review, applause, soundtrack, rehearsal, makeup, stage direction, design, sequels, costumes, script, props, box office, role and crew. In this exercise, we are having 8 definitions with blanks. First definition is already done for you. That is, a special clothes that people wear on a stage or in a film are called costumes. Rest definitions are to be done, so let's complete them. The second one is, a dash is the text of a play or film. The correct word for this blank is script. Script is a written form of any play or film. After that, the next one is, a dash tells us what someone thought of the play or film they saw. The correct answer for this blank is review. After watching any film or play, when someone tells his own view or his own thoughts about a film or play for its evaluation, that is called review. After that, the next one is, furniture and other usually movable items used in a play are called props. The things which are used in the play during the performance are called props. The next one is Shrek was the first film. Shrek 2 and all the other Shreks after it were its sequels. When a film or play continues the story of the first one, that is called sequel. Here, Shrek was the first film. But Shrek 2 and all the other Shreks, these are continuing the story. So, these are sequels. Let's have another example. Like Bahubali, the beginning. It was the first film. And after this film, Bahubali, the conclusion, is produced. That continues the story of the first film. That's why it is the sequel of Bahubali, the beginning. Sixth one is actors need dash in order to practice what they have to do on stage. Before performing on the stage, actors are needed to have practice of their dialogues, of their expressions, of their dance steps and movements, etc. This is called rehearsal. The next one is a dash in the script of a play is an instruction describing actions, movements of performers or help for how they must say something. For example, angrily. The correct word for this definition is stage direction. Stage direction is an instruction which indicates the movement, tone, position or action of the performer. It also indicates the sound effect and lighting. After that, the last one is the dash in a film or play are the people who help behind the scenes and are not seen on stage. The people, a group of people who work together in a film or in a play behind the stage are called crew. With this exercise is completed. Now let's have the next one. Here on page number 86, in words in use, we are having some expressions which are used to describe feelings. Here the exercise B is complete each sentence using the correct expression from the box. In this exercise, we are having some sentences with blanks. Along with the sentences, we are having a box with expressions. And these expressions will be used to fill the blanks to complete these sentences. Before filling the blanks with these expressions, I tell you the meaning of them. The first one is jumped for joy. Jumped for joy means jumped up and down because of happiness. Next is leaped into action. Leaped into action means acted immediately or started doing something suddenly. After that, broke down. Broke down means were not able to control their feelings and started to cry. After that, lose her control. Lose her control means she is no longer in control of herself. Or we can say becomes so angry. After that, dream came true. Dream came true means something you have wanted very much for a long time and that has now happened. After knowing the meaning, now let's complete the sentences. So, the first sentence is when he finally learned to draw his. As you can observe in this sentence, something is done finally after a long time. So, the correct expression for this sentence will be dream came true. So, the sentence is when he finally learned to draw, his dream came true. After that, the next one is as the tiger advanced towards him, he. As you can notice, in this sentence it is needed to act immediately. So the correct expression for this sentence will be leaped into action. So the sentence is, as the tiger advanced towards him, he leaped into action. Let's have the third sentence. That is, when her brother gave her a book, Sheila nearly dash. She was so happy. As you can notice here, Sheila is very happy and she jumped up and down. So the correct expression for this sentence will be jumped for joy. Now let's have the fourth one. That is, I have never seen our teacher dash. She has always been nice to us. As the sentence indicates that the teacher has always been nice, but due to some reasons, she becomes so angry. So the correct expression for this sentence will be lose her temper. After filling the blank, the sentence is, I have never seen a teacher lose her temper. She has always been nice to us. Let's have the last sentence. That is, on hearing the sad news, she. So the correct expression to fill this blank will be broke down. So the sentence will be, on hearing the sad news, she broke down. Means she was not able to control her feelings and started to cry. Here this exercise is completed. And your homework is complete the exercise C, which is given on page number 83, and exercise B, which is given on page number 86 in your textbook. Now it's time to give the end to this video. I will be present in the next video with the new lesson. Till then, keep studying. Thank you.